So in this video we will discuss about all of the Archero 2 characters and rank them based on their usability, design and my general experience with them. And in case I have not used a specific character, I will rank it according to what I have seen of it. So without wasting any more time, the first character we have is Helix, the most basic unit in the game. He is the primary character that you have as default, with the ability to increase red heart drops, and with different levels, the ability increases attack speed by 10% for 10 seconds after hitting a crit. Then in-match experience gain increased by 10%, and with level 4, we get a guaranteed crit on the next attack after taking damage. But all of these are one of the most basic and in short worst abilities because they are designed for the beginners. So Helix goes to the D tier and at the 8th spot. Then second character is Nyanja, and he is one of the early available characters, and his basic skill increases your movement speed by 10% and periodically releases swift wind to push back enemies and damage them along the way. And with increase in levels, the swift wind range increases and damage also doubles. Level 3 causes the swift wind to cause explosions, and level 4 makes the swift wind cycle fast, taking the little cat to A tier and overall at 4th spot. And higher rank is also due to the easy availability of Nyanja. Even though some higher rarity has better powerful skills, but it's not easy to max out their skills. So next we have Helix, and it's the third easy to get early game character with the base ability of getting an attack buff up to 20% when he has a lower HP. And with levels, his attack speed increases by 20% for 5 seconds after taking damage. Then level 3 makes his attack power to increase by 20% for 10 seconds after taking damage. And then level 4 increases his attack speed by 20% when his HP is less than 50%. Overall, he is a very risky and hard to master character. For very pro and seasoned players, his ability is of big benefit, but for newer players who struggle to dodge even the most basic of projectiles, Helix is simply not the pick. So keeping all that in mind, I put him in C tier, though he has seen a bit surge in usage after the new skin got added to the game, but it can only take him so far, so rank 7 with tier C. Now next we have Saraph, and I personally have never used Saraph, so the whole analysis will be based on what I know about it. Then the basic ability gives you the chance to encounter Valkyrie at the very start of the game, giving you one additional skill. Then level 2 gives you chance to get another skill when you select healing during angel encounter. Level 3 makes so that there is a chance that your max HP does not get lowered when you make a Devil Pact. And level 4 makes it easier for you to get a higher rarity skill when you acquire newer skills. And her powers sound very good for resonance. When I have some strong attacking characters, Seraph's ability is going to increase the firepower to much greater extent. But unlocking Saraph and getting to higher grade is much difficult than the earlier 3. But it still makes to the B tier and at 5th rank overall. Then next we have Dracula, the undebated king of Archero 2, and his basic skill allows him to have chance to absorb enemy HP during attack, giving him a free heal. At level 2, the excess healing gets converted into damage on next attack. Level 3 makes it so that when HP is more than 50%, movement speed increases by 20%. And then at level 4, full HP increases attack power by 40%. And this health generation and attack boost makes Dracula the near perfect character for main carry, especially with the increased skill level. His skill is also very good for resonance, especially with the likes of Demon King Atreas, but since he is still easier to obtain than the legendary characters, he gets the perfect S tier and the rank 1. Then next we have Rola, and she has undeniably the best base ability out of all of the characters, and the ability imbues all of your attacks with ice, causing freeze to enemies, and level 2 of this skill makes enemies' attack to get reduced for 5 seconds after being unfrozen. Then level 3 makes the freeze ability even better, acting like a super freeze, and level 4 makes Rola to summon ice meteors when attacking frozen enemies. This makes Rola one of the best crowd control on her own, but her problem is that, even though she is unlocked free of cost, you still cannot level her up without spending money. So this all lands her in A tier and the rank 3. Then next we have Ota, whose skill makes it so that the higher the enemy's HP, the easier it is to land a crit. Then level 2 makes it so that after taking damage, he gains 40% crit rate and 60% crit damage for 5 seconds. Then level 3 makes it so that his crit hits can insta-kill minions whose HP is below 30%. And then at level 4, his crit rate can go up to 15% depending upon how far he is from the monsters. So he's basically a crit lord. I personally have never used him outside of the occasional challenges which allow us to use them. But even with it, Ota is not on my priority list. And you can see it from the fact that I only have 6 of his shards for now, and getting him at higher level would also be expensive, so for this reason, Ota gets to the B tier and at rank 6. And now coming to the final character, and there we have Demon King Atreas, the coolest looking character in the game so far, and at basic level, he starts off with a shield equal to 50% of his HP, and when shield is active, the elemental damage increases by 10% and crit damage by 30%. Then level 2 gives him a chance to summon dark energy orbs when enemies are hit. And these energy orbs act like a shield for Atreas, and these orbs also release shockwaves, damaging enemies in process. And there can be 3 of these orbs at a time. Then at level 3, when your HP drops below 50%, Atreas absorbs dark energy orbs on map to restore shield's HP, where each orb restores 10% HP, and this only triggers once per match. And then at level 4, orbs make a binding field when destroyed, and enemies caught in the field have their projectiles slowed and defense decreased for 10 seconds. Well, all this makes him a mighty attacking unit with an insane defensive capability. So he will always stay high on my priority list. I can say there is no other character that fits my playing style more than Atreas, and for that, he gets an S tier and stands proudly at rank 2, with possibility to reach rank 1 once I actually obtain him. But anyways, I hope you liked this video. Like I have said multiple times before, lists and rankings are always subjective and somewhat biased. So there might be some stuff that you don't like, and I completely understand that. So you can let me know about your own rankings in the comments below, and like the videos if you agree with mine. And while at it, join the Discord server from the pinned comment. Thanks for watching, just keep grinning and Aura is mine.